Hi, my name is Van Hong. This is Nikki Erfel. She's a typical client where she has very fine, straight hair, and she always has a difficult time getting volume. What if I told you that I can give her volume that would last through a windstorm, a rainy day, or even fog? I can do that. Let me show you. It's very, very quick. We'll section the hair off in fours. Start at the back. Usually what I like to do is start at the occipital. Okay, so I'll take a 1/2 inch section, leave the hairline out. You want to go in there. 1, 2, 3. It's as simple as 1, 2, 3. We can start to create the volume right at the lips. You can see right there. I'll do another section. 1, 2, 3. And you notice that it took me just a matter of a couple of seconds in order to build the base. And what's unique about the BEX Deep Crimper is that the plates are specially designed, the grooves are deep, and the depth allows for volume. Also, you can see this has pressure balancing plates. So this allows us to conform to any texture hair, whether it's really fine hair or really coarse hair. And also what's really important is the heat. Do you remember the old crimpers where it took a long time to do one crimp? This is actually sleek and small to get really close and really quick to create the volume. So once again, I will continue as we work along through the head of the hair. It shouldn't take you very long to do this. It's actually a very, very simple technique. Think about using a straightening iron, right? You go right to the base and you slide down. However, with the deep crimper, what you want to do is get as close to the base and you close down. 1, 2, 3. And don't be afraid, you know, get close to the scalp and close down. And you notice how when I'm closing down, I'm only taking a matter of less than a second as far as the time you want to hold at the root. Work our way through. Very, very quickly. This is something actually very simple that whether you're a hairdresser or someone at home, you can simply do this very, very easily. Shouldn't take you very long at all. Okay, we have one section ready. You can see the tremendous lift we're getting from that. Okay, let me show you the difference. This side, smooth, lots of volume. Okay, I'm gonna continue along the back as well. You notice with Nikki's hair, there's no need to stick any product in her hair because the crimp alone is gonna give you tremendous volume that will last you for 2 to 3 days. So the crimps will definitely come out once you wash it, but until that, you're gonna have the volume. So for people who are really busy or get up early in the morning, simply just do it the night before, and then you're not gonna have to redo your hair at all. You're gonna have the volume. Okay? And what's nice about this technique is that it's very simple, it's very quick, and you can run your hands through it. Remember the days where we used to have to back comb? And I say used to because you're no longer gonna have to back comb. You're not gonna have to worry about running your hands through. Because with backcombing, it's like a rat's nest. It doesn't look too good underneath. Also, it feels very stiff. Whereas this gives you more natural volume. Whether you swing your head or the wind blows at it, it's gonna hold its shape. It's not gonna look stiff and lifeless. You notice that as I crimp, I just want to see if I'm getting close enough to the root. And if you don't, simply go back and do it again. There's really no right or wrong way of doing this. It's your own way. And the main thing is getting it close to the scalp. Right here, lifting it up, 1, 2, 3. If you have shorter hair, you might just want to go 2 clamps at the bottom. And the reason why is because you don't want it to show necessarily. Okay, we got the back all done. We're gonna do the front now. And this is important if we want the crimps to be hidden, is to leave the hairline like so. Think about when you're backcombing, right? You don't really backcomb the front because you don't necessarily want the backcombing to be shown. So the same idea with the crimper. Okay, right through here. 1, 2, 3. Super, super quick. Not only is it quick, it's gonna last you. Okay. I'm sure there's people out there that wear hair extensions and find that throughout the day the hair extensions from here slide down. Well, as you can see with the grooves that are left behind from the crimp marks, you can attach the clip right here and it's gonna be stable. It's gonna fit in the groove and not slide down at all. And also for hairstylists or even people at home that like to put your hair up and find that bobby pins don't stay in your hair, but at the end of the day it's gonna collapse and you're afraid that bobby pins will show. With the crimp, you don't have to backcomb. What you do is wanna just crimp the base and then simply put in the bobby pins and you don't have to worry about any sliding at all. You see, right through there, the pins will definitely hold nice and tight. So what I do is do the perimeter first. I'm gonna leave the top part till the end. I'm gonna show you a little quick trick in order to create volume without having any crimp marks shown. Okay, right through there. Super easy. Okay, all right. The crown area, the most important area of a hairstyle. You definitely want root lift here and volume. What I want to do is close it, 1, 2, 3 as well, okay? And put it right over. Okay. See this is the typical area that people would backcomb here. And backcombing damages hair, whereas the deep crimping does not. Think about the root. The root is the most healthiest part of the hair, and you're only applying heat for a split second. So therefore, you're not changing the integrity of the hair whatsoever. And the BEX Deep Crimper is ceramic and has professional heat, which means that it's no damage to your hair at all. Guaranteed, once you start doing the good deep crimping technique, you'll find that you're hooked, right? It's like anything, it becomes a routine in the morning, but which saves you time because you don't have to do it every morning. When you wake up from the night before, you're definitely gonna have the same volume that you went to bed with. Okay, right through here. You can see the volume building really, really nicely. I'm really happy with the way it's looking. Of course, I think I've done this once or twice before, so gonna have a good idea. Alrighty, let's go again. 1, 2. As we get to the top here, the bottom here we can press quite firmly and not worry about the crimp mark showing, because once we get to the top, we're gonna have the hair covering it, okay? So as we get to the hair that's gonna cover the crimp marks, I'm gonna do the same thing. However, the pressure that I'm going to use is gonna be a lot gentler. Right to the roots, 1, okay? And I might touch the top a little bit. By touching the hair gently with the deep crimper, it's gonna give you the lift right at the roots, but it's not gonna show the crimp marks. Doesn't she look great? See the volume that she has through here, as well as the smoothness? So it is possible. You can have smooth, straight hair with tremendous volume at the root lift. Okay, let's take a close at what we did right here. As you can see, we got the crimps. We created the texture right at the root, and we used the BEX Deep Crimper. As you can see, we can brush it out, okay? And when we lift it up, you can get tremendous volume once again. And now that we have the base created, you can do many things with it. We can use it for updos. So without any back combing, what we can do is, if you can see here, once we stick in the bobby pins, it does not slide. It gives a very, very tight, secure feel to the hair. Okay? Another thing we can do is definitely add clip-in hair extensions right at the base, and it will not slide on you. Once again, it allows you to have soft feeling hair without feeling any of that yucky weight or product buildup in the hair. Thank you very much, and this is the BEX Deep Crimper.